I'm going to show you a live demo of what I would do to help this business owner, exercise physiologist, scale to $500,000 with online rehab clients and get unstuck with social media consistency with better systems, delegation, and operations. I'm going to distill these principles from a soon-to-be seven-figure business of my own and from the many coaches and clients that I have coached within their business within Trinity and Zion, Australia's leading coaches, university, and school. Well, let's begin. Now, full transparency, I know Hugh, I love Hugh, I've known him for years, so I'm going to be a little bit nicer to Hugh than I have some of y'all, but I'm still going to be honest, direct, and give it to him straight. So the goal number one is to drive more online rehab clients, okay? So we need to analyze, you want to drive more online clients, online rehab. How can you do that? Okay, let's first go to the easiest way to do that. Well, click below to book now. Also, just analyzing the bio, analyzing the page. I would change this and make it very clear from the beginning, the differentiation hue that you have to your market. For example, when you go on my page, you can see my differentiation around holistic health and business, a little bit of specificity. Might not seem like much, but definitely can add up. So senior exercise physiologist, redundant, and does differentiate you. Strength and rehabilitation specialist has a little bit of more specificity, but every time I've seen your page, Hugh, it actually hasn't differentiated you towards your actual biggest market differentiator. I've said that like 10 times, is endurance athletes. You work in the strength and conditioning space with endurance athletes. That is not obvious to me when I look at your page. I know it because I look at your content and I can see you talk about it, but I see one missing piece is how you communicate the ideal avatar and target market that you work with. It's not immediately obvious looking at your page, which I think is a problem. So I would make that immediately obvious and clear in your bio, number one. Number two, there is no pin post about what you do, who you are, who you do it for, social proof, and pain points. So obviously with Trinity, it's a massive, significant, big program, right? There's a lot of pieces inside of it, but I've managed to summarize that in about 70 seconds. You need to do your own version of that as well. This is my vertical VSL, and we need to have for you a VSL. Oh, you have it, but it doesn't link out to that. Why doesn't it link out to that? Okay, there's way too many options here. You got to think all funnel and all pieces lead to the customer journey of how do they go from, so I'd be analyzing your customer journey. Okay, if I'm sitting down with you, I'm analyzing from A to Z until they buy. What is the highest likelihood pathway that your customer and client is going to buy with you from online programming? Then I would funnel that from the beginning right here. Free resources, book an in-person session. There's too many options. You guys, I used to do this too. You guys have put way too many options in your bio. So if it's online programming, let's click on that because we want to go there. Then this is the page I would go to, and this is where we need a VSL. You have it on your homepage, as do I, but what are you driving to, Hugh? Is it this or is it this? If it's this, then I just want you to go here. I want you to remove the menu bar from this page, and I want a VSL here. Let's say we had to do $500,000 just with online programming. Then we need to funnel right from the beginning. And then we need to have micromagnets that direct people towards here and ads that direct awareness towards you being the premier online programming specialist for athletes. Let's go down to the offer. This can be explained in a VSL. I can see the athlete's authority, influence. I give you a system. Also, what makes it different? I give you a system tailored to your body goals. That's Hugh. That's generic as fuck. I'm not a personal trainer influencer. Yeah, but guess what? These guys are making more money. I get it. And that's fine. But if they're on your page, Hugh, they're not comparing an influencer or PT against you. You clearly have a differentiation just by the fact of your accreditation. I'm an accredited exercise physiologist, 10 plus years experience. People care more about what you can do than the experience and skin in the game now. That's just the matter of fact. That's what it is. They care about the solution you provide to them. So I can tell you, I've worked with X amount of businesses and blah, blah, blah. People care what you can do for them. Hence, like me making this video, like, it would be awesome because I like you as a person. If this inspired you so much, you're like, you know what? Maybe I will get on a call and see if Saad may be the next best fit for my as a mentor or not. Whatever happens, happens. But it's via demonstration. I'm proving it not by telling you, and I'm proving it by demonstration. So we need to do that here. I would get rid of all of this because this is not what makes you different, Hugh. This is not. What makes me different is my capacity to over-deliver and care deeply for you and transform you from the inside out, help you become a better business owner and human being by changing the way your identity within you, by changing the way you interface with life, by helping you get unstuck from your own suffering, by pulling you out from your own limiting beliefs that is inhibiting your capacity to experience life itself. As a result of that, you're making way more money and you're more fulfilled and you're happier and life is better. It's a little bit different than what most other people are doing, isn't it? You have your own version of that. I would speak deeply into that and I'd make a video and VSL about that. And we have our boy, Kenneth, who has done that. And he has his own VSL. And I already have a VSL, but I would mimic it like this. Or I can just give you my framework. The framework's in Zion. Who's this for? Cool. I would speak to this. I can really see you speaking to triathletes sometimes on your page. I would consider whether you make that a predominant market that you talk to. They have a strong dream outcome. I don't know if they have the money though. That's the thing. But they have a strong dream outcome. But actually, you do need a little bit of money to be a triathlete because bikes are expensive, the gear is expensive. So it kind of does somewhat filter for people with a little bit of money. I would only put this as the predominant download if that is something that leads into conversations that then gets online clients. With our landing page, we have to be really clear about where are we directing people. We want to direct people to buy. Now, if you need people to go here first because that's clearly what's been working, then I would just have a landing page that goes to the unfuck your feet first. Now, is that really the predominant pain point of your market, Q? Like, is that the first challenge and struggle that they have along their line of pain points? I would be surprised if so. So I wouldn't put this here. And then you have your location. Like, why do we have your location if this is online strength programming? Like, there's too much going on. You want to just be very clear, funnel, step. Now, learn more. Why is it learn more? And why don't I have an option to speak to you or get started? Like, I want to get started immediately. Like, your best clients, will be ones that can get started with you immediately. Trinity's an exception, like I've talked about in other videos, because it's a push-pull, and I'm trying to filter people out. You're trying to build. So let's say you want to get started. You want to get coached by me. They can start. Click a button. Bang. Start. For you, I want your version of that. Now I'm going to click learn more. Where are we going to go? It's taking too long. I have pretty good internet here, but I would have a short VSL, so 1 minute, 2 minutes of what people can expect on the call. I would also reduce this to 20 minutes. Also, I would change the name from discovery call. I feel like I'm repeating myself. People know what a discovery call is. It's a sales call. How I've changed it is I have a triage call, and how I've changed mine is it's a get to know you call. No one calls their shit that. Not that the name is the biggest thing in the world, but it's not a sales call. People can't buy anything from it, and I tell people that. So now they don't bring their wallet, they bring their guard down. We need to vet you. Don't you need to do the same? Also, this is too limited. I know you have a family, I know you have kids, I know there's general limitations. Whether you need to get someone to take triage calls for you, this needs to be way more open and available. You're telling me I can only book you for a few slots. Like, I'm busy as fuck and I have more slots than this. You need to open up more duration. I would have this at least about 10 days, not too much longer than that, but it needs to be longer, and I need to be able to book you because 3 days out of the 10, even if I'm really down to work with you, I'm going to pick with I'm in need, I'm in pain. I need to get started now. If I'm that type of client, which are going to be your best clients, then I can't work with you because I got to pick the guy I can work with. I need to pick the person who's accessible, even if you're the best. Also, I don't even know what I'm buying. Book your consult to get clear on your next steps, whether they're coming up from injury or want to train smarter. Do people really want to give you hundreds and thousands of dollars just to train smarter? No, they'll just watch a couple of YouTube videos, which I hope you have, and scroll some Instagram reels. People want to work with you and give you money because they usually want to tap into upper echelons of their performance and their potential. And people are usually buying just because of one or two of these things. So I'd really hone in on this. People don't give all of this is played out, or everybody gets this. This isn't differentiation. People want to know what's included, but you could do this all in a 3-minute video. This page could be one big 3-minute video, 4-minute video with social proof. Definitely need social proof on this page. Also, I still don't know what I'm buying. Like, how much is it? Why are we guarding the price so much? Unless it's a premium, hyper premium or premium ticket offer, which I don't think it is because it's just online programming, then why are we putting the price? Why can't I buy? I just want to get started here. I just want to start. I just want to know how much it is and I don't want to have to speak to you for 30 minutes to figure out how much it is. So people are going to count themselves out. Now, if you're worried about the price, people rejecting the price upon seeing it, then you have a video and a VSL that has price objections handled in the video itself. Actually make this 15 minutes, because already, even though it's free, it's not free because you're going to try and sell to them. And two, even if it doesn't feel like that, people have their guard up because people are trying to sell them everything, everywhere, all the time. Two, it's a commitment. 30 minutes. Guys, people probably don't want to speak to you. I don't even like phone calls. And I'm like your best buyer because I'll do whatever you say and I'll give you money. I'm your best buyer, right? I don't want to talk to you. Not you. I like you. I'll talk to you. I mean, I don't want to speak on phone calls. I'm busy. I got people all the time try and ask me when they try and sell me shit. Oh, I'm trying to buy something. Let's get on a phone call. No, I don't want a fucking phone call. I want to just get the thing. Answer me over message or WhatsApp. I don't have time. So I need that option to you. If I want to work with you, I'm going to click a button. I want to get started now. Hi there. Text us to have a question. I have a question. How do I get started? This can link out to your WhatsApp. I do it on my website. Lockie hasn't done it. I do it on my website. It's very easy. And it can link out to your business WhatsApp. I just want to have a conversation. Now, who does this really well is like boutique places, a lot in Asia. They have a WhatsApp click out and I could just start a conversation. Their response times are ridiculous. Their response times are like within minutes. And we know response time has a very high association correlation with conversion. If you can respond within the first few minutes of our outreach, it's like 3 to 10 times more likely to make the sale. It's ridiculous percentages increased. So I would link this. I know you want to capture their phone, right? And their contact, but you can capture their phone if it links out to WhatsApp because you have their phone number once it does that. So how I would help you get to $500,000 is, I need to know how much you cost. So even if it's so there's just so many things that can improve the conversion from this. So we need a clear customer journey from start to finish. We need to make your market a lot clearer in your offering. We need a pinned post here that talks about what you do, who you do it for, social proof. You need a list of the predominant pain points and the emotions of why people start to work with you right before they work with you. Ask your best clients, what did you feel? Then you need to make content based on that predominant emotion and pain and problem that they had right before they started to work with you and as they worked with you. You need to make content, micromagnets around that. And then there needs to be a specific outreach strategy, which is in Zion, by the way. What I want you to do is go to Zion, go on the live calls, go to past, because I have a really beautiful outreach strategy. And it's going to be Control F, go Zion, go click on this one, right? And it's going to have step-by-step of how I do my outreach and how I sell from DMs. I just give people solutions from DMs. That ends up being people buy things and just nurture and have conversations. So I'll be doing that with all of the people that engage with you.
Dropped 100.
And then I'm just going to quickly review some of your best posts, and you should either put ads into them or repost them. Wow, that was 2022.
Just overall ability. How do we hold our
I don't even know how this did it with the hook was dead for 2-3 seconds.
run position and improve running without actually running? One of the best ways to improve our run efficiency.
I don't know if this would do as well nowadays. I think, saw this. This is good. This is good. Speaks to your market, breaks down. It's a belief shift. It has social proof. Oh, you've shared it with somebody. That's great when you do that. She probably has a good following, I assume. Yep, she does. I would definitely be going to this athlete and saying if you could work with her more collaboratively and ask for testimonials. Is this the same athlete? It is the same athlete. All right, upper body strength for triathlon. Okay, now I'm going to go to your profile and I'm going to see, you got to analyze your own content, guys, and like how much are you actually speaking into the very market that you say that you want to work with. Orthotics, maybe, that's a hot topic. I like it. But is how many triathletes are really talking about that? What I'm looking for, I need a list. I need a list of you speaking to the predominant, pain on deadlift. Like I think a lot of triathletes don't even strength train or strength train properly, know how to deadlift. Stress fractures. Is that the thing? Like, is that the predominant thing? I would really be recirculating like the top 5 pains that your triathletes have, doubling down on that and coming at it from different angles, giving, all right, I can see you're not giving much away except content. I think you have a missed opportunity here to give away, was that something? New location. Yep. To give away something of value. Oh, you have a location. You should have open gyms every single week. Beautiful family, by the way. Beautiful family. I love that I love you guys got kids. I'll be flying them for free very soon. 5 free masterclass. Yep. How to structure my workouts, isn't it? We need to get really specific, Hugh. Who are you speaking to, athletes or triathletes? Like, I think it's really important that you start to draw a line here in the sand of who you're here to support. And having open gyms every week for your triathletes, getting amongst the triathlete community. I've talked to Lockie about this. He just hasn't pulled the trigger on it. Getting amongst the communities of triathletes, and start to have some free offerings in there. There's strategic partnerships that you could have here. A lot of the content is quite varied in regards to the total issues that an athlete can work with. And I'm not seeing much structure here. And I think there could be a lot of improvement with content congruency. And I put my hand up the same way and say I could improve on that as well. But I'm giving you the advice I'm also giving myself. Yeah, I think this needs to be way more honed. I think there needs to be way more social proof. And you need to we need to start to give away some specific lead magnets that are going to start to solve problems for your triathletes. Lockie's done a good job at this. He gives away a ton. I give away a ton as well. We're going to integrate with ManyChat. And then from there, we can start to nurture conversations, start to understand the goal, the obstacle of the person you're speaking to, paint a dream outcome, and then start to just ask, hey, you're looking for some support with that for your goal. And then they'll turn into clients eventually. I explain it in the video that I linked you in Zion. So if any of you guys want roasting of your social media business and page and a free $1,000 mentorship video that this is, then message me the word roast and I will serve up a nice, sexy, beautiful roasting.